is Vlogmas Day 2. So I know you're probably like, well, what happened to Vlogmas Day 1? Well, guess what? Tonight is day 1 and I just decided I wanted to participate. I've always wanted to participate, but then I felt like, well, I don't really do a whole lot, and plus I do provide content on my channel outside of like my personal life type of vlogs. So I just decided to go ahead and mix them all together. So some days this month you'll get budgeting and finance type videos, and some days this month will be vlog style videos. So I hope you guys are excited because there's going to be a video every single day until Christmas. Are you going to get enough of me? I hope not. It's the last weekly budget for the month of November, week 5. Let's get started. Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it's time to do the week 5 weekly budget for the month of November. This is the last weekly budget for this month. As you guys can see, I have like a separate sheet of paper. I typically will print out like another notes page, but for some reason, my printer just refuses to connect to the internet. Actually, all of our devices refuse to connect to the Wi-Fi right now, unless you're on 5G, but 5G doesn't show up on my printer. I got invoices to print. Ain't that something? So, of course, before we do week 5, we have to first reconcile week 4, not week 2. And, all right, so this was correct. All right. As far as what is showing right now, we did have the travel membership come out. I cut myself with a knife. I was trying to open up like one of those caramel apples or whatever, and I did this through it and forgot my finger was on the other side. So yeah, okay, so everything is all right up here. As far as the variable expenses, I do have an update for you guys, and I'll make a whole separate video about this, but I'm living off my credit cards right now. Not living off of them because I'm going to pay the balance every week, but I'll tell you guys like in a separate video why I'm doing that, how I'm going to do it, and all of that stuff. But as far as the expenses for this week, of course I hadn't gone through them yet. KeAmber, what a... All right, well, we'll just go ahead and do these on camera. I didn't have a whole lot. Most of them were just the travel expenses from when I went to Atlanta this past weekend on business. But you guys can see I still didn't spend very much money. Okay, so we did have groceries, and my last grocery balance was $237.14. I got another HelloFresh box. Y'all, I still haven't cooked the stuff from the very first box, so now I have 2 boxes, so I have 4 meals. So I did go ahead and pause this week because, well, what's the point? Like, I don't need a whole nother box if I still haven't cooked the one from this box. I'm probably going to take that stuff over to my cousin's house. I'm babysitting overnight tonight, so I'll probably take it over and just cook it tonight, honey, because listen, my goodness. Okay, now as far as travel, it was $90.99 that I had left over, and I only had to get a couple of things. I had a friend pick me up from the airport and take me to the airport. Most of my expenses were just covered. I got water from Publix, then I got some dinner Friday night, and then from there, most of my expenses were taken care of. I did pay for dinner for me and my friend on Sunday night because I missed my flight due to another friend, actually my mentor. So he actually was hungry, and I paid cash from that, and I need to go withdraw the money from my bank account so that it shows up correct. And then we're going to add that $59.01 back in. That's what I paid the first week because I thought I was going to be able to use this voucher for a hotel when I was there. I wasn't able to because you can't book within 30 days, and I didn't know that. So I went ahead and took it from my travel sinking fund and reimbursed myself back into the budget. Technically, at the end of this week, I'm going to end up reconciling and putting the money back in there, but just for the sake of making sure everything aesthetically looks correct, because it'll drive me crazy if it doesn't. Yeah, I had to do that. Okay, so as far as restaurants, we ended at $144.22 last week, and I got Krispy Kreme one morning after work, and that's it. Like, I literally have not had any expenses really this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how much we have left over real quick. Sorry I didn't do this before the video, but that's okay. So, groceries was $216.19. Then we are negative $76.01 on the personal household. Miscellaneous, I still have $43.68 left over. That's going to be depleted this week because tomorrow I'm going to a what is it? It's like a wedding reception basically. So I know I'm going to get her some cash. So that's that. Restaurants, we still got $141.61. Supplements, $16.57. Business, $60.60. And these are actually going to be business expenses when I do my taxes. It's just the way that I do it within my budget. It just, look, I separate them sometimes, okay? $76.25 for gas. I'll fill up at the end of this week, so I'm not starting next week with nothing. Shopping is $134.99, and then travel was $37.59. No, I lied. $96.60. So that means that I have $710.48 left over. And my aunt's calling. All right, $728.43. So technically I spent more than $17.95, but having that reimbursement to myself, you know, took it down. Okay, so this is going to end up, excuse me. And then the little note that I have over here, I sent $56.01 to my credit card that I'm using. And like I said, I'll do a whole video on why I'm doing this and all of that stuff. I need to do it. Not everybody has the ability to do what I do. Okay, so this week is the last week, like I said, and I projected myself to earn $0, which is what I did. The only thing we have this week is the budget of $275.50, and then the VIP membership that didn't come out today, which I didn't think it would, and it will no longer be in my budgets. So let's go ahead and go here. Let's reconcile out. So I thought I was going to spend $275.50, but in actuality I technically spent $17.95 considering the refund or reimbursement or whatever. So $17.95, that means that I was $257.55 under budget this week. The savings was all correct, so we're gonna go up here or go down here. All right, so fixed was $30. Variable was $17.95. Savings was indeed $367.87. And what I should come up with, and I don't even know where my paper went, is $52.95.92. All right, let's see. And that's not, oh yeah, it is. It should be 30 minus $17.95 minus $367.87, $52.95.92. Okay. And I'm going to transfer that. Oh, I can't. Look, listen, having that time off, y'all, listen, it's hard to get back into the groove. But I'm really excited for what I have coming, y'all, and y'all should be excited too. And honestly, I'm kind of setting myself up and setting you guys up to have kind of like a better experience overall eventually, because it's not looking very good for YouTube for different reasons. Now, I don't think I'll be affected as much, honestly, because I don't make content that's supposed to be for kids or like that kids would even be interested in, you know what I mean? So I shouldn't have very much of an issue, but you know, when different platforms start regulating the way that some of them have been regulating, taking likes away and stuff like that, that's kind of time for you to just get your own platform. So I'm building that right now, and you guys are going to have access to free gifts, free resources, recommended resources, paid courses, free courses. Like, I'm giving you the works, okay? All right. So I'm just getting this part together. And then I do need to write this last part down there. All right, so I'm actually going to, because I don't want this to kind of show in the background, so let's do it like this. Okay, so as far as fixed expenses go, like I said, I have that VIP membership that is due today on the 30th, and it's $50, but I know it's not going to come out. And like I said, it's going to be the last time you even see it in my budget. So real quick break. If you are interested in being featured on my channel for the mock budget for December, this is the time for you to go ahead and email me for such a thing. The video should be out this Friday, so you have to make sure you get the information into me very, very quickly. The deadline is Tuesday night. So Tuesday should be, what, the 3rd? Yeah, Tuesday night is the cutoff time. What I need you to do is email me at KeAmber@KeAmberVaughn.com. Again, KeAmber@KeAmberVaughn.com. The subject line needs to be mock budget. Inside of that email, like always, what I need you to do is list out what your income is and also your pay dates. You have to let me know what days you get paid. If you do not, I cannot do your budget, okay? The pay dates. Also, what I need from you is all of your fixed expenses, credit cards, student loans, mortgage, rent, whatever fixed expenses you have. I need to know what the expense is, what date it is due, and the minimum amount that is due. So if your credit card minimum is $20, but you've been paying $100, I don't care about the $100. I only want to see the $20. And then of course, I need you to let me know about how much you spend on a monthly basis for variable expenses, gas, groceries, those kind of things. So go ahead and email me. And if I choose you, you will know by Tuesday night. If I have any questions, I will let you know by Wednesday. I will be recording on Wednesday, and then we will get that bad boy out this Friday. So yeah, let's finish the video. So I did actually get an update on my health insurance, and hopefully I do make the right decision. But basically, they told me that I have to pay like $330 by December 15th in order for it to retroactively start my health insurance to start on November 1st. The thing is, I didn't go to the doctors or anything to where I would need to use it from November 1st. So it's like, okay, I can go ahead and pay that to make sure I'm covered, you know, up until the end of the year. But what's the likelihood of me actually using the health insurance? Like, you know, it's bad when you don't have it. But at the same time, if you're not like injury prone and stuff like that, and of course, anything can happen. You know, we don't control everything in our lives. But it's just like, do I really want to fork up that money, or do I just want to wait until the first of the year? So that's kind of where I am right now. And I have 15 days to think about it. So we'll see. All right. So variable expenses is going to be the budget of $275.50. And I'll probably end up spending all of that. I'm not going to lie. Because I just spent like $70 on a hoodie, which I typically, y'all know, I'm the budget queen. I don't spend that much money on a hoodie. But this particular hoodie, it's worth it for me. And I'll show it to you guys. It's like a limited edition from a fellow entrepreneur. And, you know, I wanted to support number one, but I really like the hoodie. Like, I was ready to steal it from my friend that I saw it on. So luckily it went back on sale for Black Friday. But yeah, he rarely sells them, and he only sells like a couple hundred each year. So I just wanted it really bad, and you guys will see why later. Okay, so remaining, we are at negative $325.50. And typically, and actually I guess I shouldn't have wrote that many lines for savings, because technically it should only be the reconcile down, because I didn't earn an income at all this week. So we're just going to do reconcile down. And then I'll end up breaking it all down here. So let's do, I'll do it when we actually do the reconcile down. Okay. So yeah. But anyway, so I have that, and then the $50. I don't know how much cash I'm going to give this girl for her wedding. But I'm thinking about $50. Maybe at the same time, it'll probably be $25, because I just feel like I don't even give my parents more than $25 on their birthday, or my aunts or uncle. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. All right, savings is going to be 0. And then we have to figure out the reconcile down, which for those of y'all who are new to my channel, I do not like starting my budgets off with more than $4,000 in my checking account at the beginning of every month. So whatever's in excess, I send it off to savings basically. And actually, let's go ahead and I am going to do, ooh, look, I forgot this ain't regular lines. That's ugly, but that's okay. And this is going to be on the 5th, but then I'm going to send something to save. Oh, not today. I got to send it Monday when it comes to my account. So, or when I'm able to go to the bank to deposit it. So that's going to be the 2nd. And the amount is going to be the $257.39 that I have left over from my Operation New Wardrobe. Okay. So yeah, so I'm going to reconcile down to $4,000 at the end of this month. So let me make sure that's right. 50. So technically I would have an ending balance of $49.70.42. So in order for me to reconcile back down to 4,000, that means that I should be sending, as long as I don't overspend here, which I have a $50 cushion to overspend in my variable expenses because I know that fixed expense is not going to come out. But we're just going to write the $970.42. So let's just double check the math real quick. Minus 50 minus 275.50 minus 970.42 is going to give me an ending balance of 4,000, which is what I'm looking for. So the total that I'm going to put down here is only going to be the $970.42 because this $257.39 did not come out of my income this month. It's kind of like accumulated in past months. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in my, let's do the miscellaneous / investment sinking fund, because that was technically a miscellaneous item. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so what I want to do, and I'm actually going to give myself a little bit more space. So of this 970, oh, wait a minute. I promise y'all, I cannot leave YouTube no more, or, you know, stop doing videos on time because I'm all over the place, ain't I? All right, so if we subtract the 970.42, that means total this week we're negative 1295.92. Okay, so we have 970.42. Now, I do know that I'm going to put some in the miscellaneous / investment sinking fund. We're going to put some into medical, some into travel, and some into the car. Now, I did have to take out $600 from my medical fund this month because of contacts and, what was it? Contacts. What was it? Contacts and eye exam, I know. Oh, the contacts were $420. The eye exam was $200. I'm like, did it really cost that much? So we're going to go ahead and at least put $650 here. 970.42 minus 650. All right, and I think I did 40. What did I do? How did I break this down? It's 20, 40, 40. So we're going to do, so that's going to give me 3, 20, 42. So 6408 miscellaneous / investment. So if we do 320.42 minus the 6408, this is what we have remaining for the car and the travel fund. So 128.17, 128.17. If I add all of these up, That's what I should have left to reconcile down. Now, I might have a little bit more to reconcile down. I might have a little bit less. We'll see. But that is the plan for this week. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them down below. Please thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm just going to insert that part earlier into the video. Yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.